Pennsylvania and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Complete to start this drive. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The shot that clears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the shot that clears will they'll have to give it up. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So Marshall's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Touchdown, Hurd! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down in this red zone.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The shot that clears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Brown wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Glass.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you're trying to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The handoff to Johnson. Finds a little space. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. The corners are walked up tight. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Marshall quick to the line.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Hamilton. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Right on the money. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more muscle on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it.
He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Defense in press coverage. They'll give it to Johnson. Past the first down marker and still running. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
To the air, it's Hamilton. He's got his man. Tackled there by the defense. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Marshall will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dortch. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
And take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners and covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting them.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Motion from the wideout. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Glass. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the shot that clears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks, it's Glass. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He caught it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. The shot that clears, line it up with a first and goal. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. And the shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Stanley. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. Back to pass, it's Hamilton. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Johnson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Courtney. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. A great catch and run for 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do it. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. Firing to the right, complete. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Marshall. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The shot that clears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. A little screen to the running back. At the 45 on his way. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
It's complete to the right. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The shot that clears are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Brown wants to pass. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
This drive will open from the 15. Give to the running back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Gives it on the option. He breaks a tackle. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Harmon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Got his man. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To give on the option. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You got it.
And they got him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation. Did a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Catch in the middle. It's short. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Thundering Herd needing less than a yard here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. He's loose. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. 3rd down play from the gun. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Slithers into space. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Brown will throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Handoff from the gun. Wide open spaces. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with